So, you all wake up in the morning. Inside your room at Stonehill Inn with your plans to leave town and the wagon waiting for you, possibly. The morning is yours. Do with it what you will. Hey, thank you so much, Maria Eve, for the follow.
That was
Maria
horrible.
Eve,
Horrible. The bands are now fucking retired.
thank you so much. Looking forward to this raffle, giving away
Please,
this
Rimple, I
hat.
was trying to forget that night.
I remember people throwing tomatoes at us. So
Oh, what
I
did
mean-
you said?
Free food?
I think that's how that works.
I'm still half deaf. What, breakfast?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that was too funny. Breakfast, then yeah, let's
Breakfast. All right.
Breakfast. Be
Breath?
fast.
Let me send you all over there.
Let's break some fast.
Okay. As you all enter the main portion of the sleeping or of the Stonehill Inn, you see a handful of people still getting their breakfast and enjoying themselves. Toblin is behind the counter, just kind of getting mugs around for the day. And you do notice a individual that kind of looks like a large orange fox wolf creature, wearing some armor, shield and sword, sitting at a table nearby. Faye, would you like to introduce yourself? Or, I guess, does anyone want to go talk to this individual? Seeing a new creature sitting around, or... Actually, you know what, Faye, introduce yourselves and we'll let you go from there.
Hello there. Haven't seen you four around here before.
I look up and you might be.
I am Faye, Knight. And you are?
V.
Hungry?
I reach out my hand in a friendly gesture to shake. I'm V.
Alright. And your compatriots?
I just kind of look at them.
Way too early for introductions, but I'm Esther and hungry and half deaf.
Wasn't that bad?
I never said it was that good, mate.
How would you know,
Okay.
Rimple? We were drunk.
Listen, a lot of things get hazed when you're drunk.
This is true.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to stand up on the chair and go, "Hello there. I am Rimple. See, and you see this gnome with a cloak stand on the table, shaking your hand because according to the chat, you're 7 feet tall.
As Rimple gives his real name, Viha kinda gasps.
No, he didn't. Oh, he did. Galen, get us something strong for the
Please.
morning.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you.
So,
Likewise, what brings you here? I've been seeing.
I've come here seeking work and game. May not be able to tell, but he grabs her sword. I am not just a knight. I am also a proficient hunter. In this case, Huntress.
Insight check.
I use my psionic mind to Galen, Rimple, and Aster, and I ask them like, "Do you think she can be of help to us with this job?"
Aster, go ahead and roll that insight.
Damn it.
Yeah. Faye, can you see that roll, that insight roll, gauging whether you were telling the truth? You can answer to that roll if you would like.
I can be a good help to the party. If you will have me.
Well, keys on another sword.
Yeah, let's have a breakfast first.
As you guys are
Yeah.
talking and discussing, Galen comes back to the table. Following him just a few feet behind after a couple minutes is Toblin, carrying a large platter of breakfast, and behind him is his wife coming over and carrying a large platter of drinks, one drink for everyone, plus a platter of eggs, bacon, and some potatoes. He says, yes, breakfast. There you go. This one's on the house. Just trying to, not quite for playing like the other night, but, in hopes that you won't play again. And he'll kind of chuckle and set everything down and
That bad.
and walk away back behind the
Yeah,
bar.
I'll raise my
Remember-
mug, and I'll raise my mug to Tobin and say, "It's a deal, my friend. It's a deal."
To the farewell tour of the bards lasted 2 whole days.
Faye starts
Right.
wagging her tail. If whatever trouble you four have caused that gives us free food happens again, then I'm going to enjoy being friends with all of you.
I look at her and say, "Let's just say we know how to ruffle a few feathers."
Yeah, we all like to ruffle a few flowers.
With
Faye
style.
smiles and takes an entire potato and uses her sword to cut it open and put a sausage in it, and then eat it as is.
All right. As you guys are all sitting around the table, is there anything else you'd like to discuss, or you've kind of done introductions already? Whatever your plans are, you may go about doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go ahead
Um,
and
Thanks, Galen.
I'll go ahead and give out a napkin full of berries, and I'll make sure that I hand one to Faye.
I suspect this is a good berry, yes?
Yep.
Alright.
Faye,
Yeah,
I'm getting
I'll
a
use
lot
my-
of background noise from you in the chat from your mic.
yeah, having just met Faye and not
sorry, I
quite
can't
trusting her.
change it. I can't fix that issue.
Okay. Just
Oh, really?
letting you know. It's all good. Viha, you were saying?
Yeah, having just met Faye and not knowing if we can quite trust her, I use the psionic mind to talk to Galen, Rimple, and Aster, and I asked them, do you think we should let her help us on this job? And I asked just nod, or give a slight nod. Or nod or a shake.
I just raise my shoulders up and down a bit.
So a shrug from Master.
I just, you're with like a mouthful of sausages. I just go, sure, why not?
So that's a yes from Ripple.
Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome in. We're doing our
I already
giveaway.
said that it'd be
Playing our
great to
Secret of
eat another
Phandelver's
sword.
Pact. Use the
Yeah.
command !raffle to be entered to win the hat up in the
Alright,
corner.
so I'm assuming Galen would be up for it, because Galen's the friendly type. Galen's the, again, make friends with everyone.
Well, we need a catcher.
So, gauging from the party's response, I look over at Faye. I said, we just happen to have come across a job if you're interested.
Faye's ears perk. What kind of job is it?
I'll then use my
Sure.
psionic mind with Faye and say, it's a bandit job. We're trying to infiltrate the Shadow Blades. But I will let you know right now, you don't want to cross us.
Faye responds, why would I cross any of you? So far, you've shown me kindness and free meal. She stuffs the sausages into her maw.
I just kind of shrugged a little and say, never be too careful. And then start going to town on my food.
Right, did you guys sit there and you kind of chit chat a little bit for the rest of the morning? Go ahead.
I just wanted to give a look to Viha, because just the look.
What look are you conveying to Viha?
Yeah. The look like we should be careful what we are talking, and we are spilling information again. Look, again.
No, I'm doing my psionic mind so no one else can hear.
Even worse. Even worse.
It's okay. It turned
Feel
out
free
so
to
good
shut
so
me up
far.
at any time. Feel free to shut me up at any time.
Yeah, well,
The only people that hear it are the people that he's shooting it over psionically to, so you're safe for now.
Yeah, just make sure no outside parties here.
Yeah. Yep.
oh well. Then let's get this job underway, or?
Yep. As you all finish up eating your breakfast and down in the ale that you get, y'all would like to head out, or what would you like to do?
Well,
I just kind of get up and start walking towards the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
suggest the wagon's waiting, guys.
Let me move you all over there.
It's prepared. We have rations. We have horse food.
Decides to
Right.
go with them.
Okay, Faye follows. Good to know. Let me add you in here. There. All right, so heading outside, you see the normal bustle of town. Oh, Sister Uriel is not there. Just kidding. Okay, you see the normal bustle of town, people out and about, kind of prepping for their day as the sun is rising. It's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, or no, let's say about 9 in the morning. And seems like as you venture towards Barthen's provisions, there is a wagon with 2 horses set up outside waiting for you. Did y'all paid for it last night, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You should
Yeah.
have.
Yes. So there's a wagon with some meal and food for the horses. Just waiting for you guys to get on your way. Is there any-
I'm gonna just check everything. If everything is okay, fine, and we can get ourselves on the road. Except if someone needs to do some stuff around the town.
Does anyone want to do anything before you leave town?
Can you pop up the general store quick sheet just so that Faye can see if there's anything they want to buy?
Sure thing.
By the way,
Okay.
Faye, this prepare for your friend people.
For Barthen's?
Yeah, seen that we're already there.
Okay. Yes.
Look at that.
Faye browses the various items. And would like to buy the iron pot.
Iron pot. All right. Let me get a price for you here.
And the cook's utensils.
Okay, for an iron pot. And cooks. The gentleman behind the counter looks like this for you. Let me show them to you. Yes, for the cook's utensils and this iron pot that we have here, that will be 4 gold.
Faye, I'm gonna walk up next to you and I'm gonna
Faye.
slap my pack. I'm gonna slap my pack where my cook's utensils are kept, and you're gonna here's some metalwork slapped together. I'm gonna tell you that we could just work together and share the responsibility. But I don't have one of those, and I point to the big pot.
Big pot, please.
Mm-hmm. That's the iron pot that we're looking at.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that'll be 2 gold.
All right. She pays him.
Right. Remember to remove that from your character sheet inventory. Is there anything
I'll
else?
follow in behind.
Go
I'll
ahead.
follow in behind them, and I'll inquire about the woodworker's kit, the wood carving kit. So I want to buy a wood carving kit.
The woodcarver's tools right here. And he picks them up. Great tools for woodworking. 2 copper.
2 copper. All right. I'll hand him a silver. Say keep the change.
Almighty kind of you. Now be safe out on your trips, yeah?
Of course.
Hopefully you find your friend.
While observing the various items, Faye stumbles upon other tool sets and asks, how much are the smith's tools and weaver's tools?
Oh, smith tools are 20 gold, and weaver's tools are 5 silver.
Take both.
All right, that'll be 20 gold, 5 silver.
Faye pays him. And
What was your real quick, Faye? What was your starting gold at when you took equipment?
25.
Oh, was that 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Is there anything else anyone would like inside Barthen's provisions?
Barton.
Yes.
How much for a bedroll, blanket, pouch, and 1 tent?
Well, let's see. Bedroll, blanket. What was the other stuff you needed?
Bedroll, blanket, pouch, and a tent.
Okay. So the bedroll is going to be 1 gold. Blanket's going to be 5 silver. Pouch is going to be 5 silver. And the tent is going to be 2 gold. So that'll be, he does some quick math, 4 gold.
Done. And please, I'm gonna take 1 journal.
1 journal. Pull that up. He looks. Yes, these are very nice. We just unloaded this stock out the back of the warehouse. These ones are very nice. Very nice. 7 gold.
7 gold with a journal.
Look, it's nice leather. It's got 25 sheets of premium parchment paper.
Dude. Yeah, no thanks, mate. Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
I'm gonna come up and cast guidance on Aster by patting him on the back.
wait, what does the guidance do?
If you happen to make a skill check in the next couple minutes, you can roll an extra d4 and add it to your skill check.
And I started to back away, but thanks anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I started back away, so I'm not gonna retcon. Yeah, I'm gonna take then everything without the journal.
Okay.
4 gold, you
Easy
say?
enough. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Do you guys have any apples?
Apples? I'm not. I'm sorry, we don't have apples. I mean, if you went up to the orchard, you might be able to get some apples from old Edermath.
Okay. Cool. Thank
Might
you.
sell you some some apples. He says.
Where is that on the map?
Barthen looks at you and says, "Oh, if you go down towards, who just pinged that location? Oh yeah,
I did. I was just
okay. He says if you go right outside, like you're heading out of town, and then take a left, that road will take you right up towards Edermath Orchard."
okay. So it was where I pinged.
Yep. He said this road here.
Okay.
Anything else anyone would like to do in Barthens?
Let me check. Oh, what I need. Martians, what can I possibly need? I all set.
Okay. Well, y'all have a great day now. And he settles behind the counter. Y'all heading out? Where are you headed to now? The wagon's just waiting for you outside?
Hopping.
I'll kind of hop in the front seat
Okay.
and just wait there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey
make
everyone,
my
thanks for
place
joining us. I'm
in the
Chaotic
back
Vito.
of
We're
the
doing a
wagon.
giveaway. Use the command
I'll
exclamation
be in the
point
back of the
raffle to be
wagon,
entered
too.
for the giveaway for the hat that you see up in the left hand corner of your screen.
Just
Only a few more
Shotgun.
minutes left for
goes
that.
down with her feet sticking out of the side of the wagon.
Okay.
Just
Easy
sprawling
enough.
out on the middle of the wagon.
Good to know. All right. As you all, who's driving?
I am.
Okay. Cool. Let me just throw on a generic splash page here for y'all. All right. As you all head out about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, onto the road heading towards Triboar Trail. The map that you received says to basically head north out of Phaandalin and take a right. And then about 3/4 of a day's journey, maybe, should be where the little X was in the message that y'all got. So, as y'all head out, I need someone. Let's see. Faye, you're new. Can you give me a D20 roll, please?
Right. Just a raw d20.
Yes.
Scene.
16. Okay, so the first portion of the day goes without issue. The sky above you is nice and the sun is shining down. It seems like that storm that was brewing a while ago, a few days ago, as you came into town, has passed you by, and there's clouds hanging in the air. You hear the sounds of birds chirping and animals kind of rummaging through the forest as you clop by on your wagon. Nice little breeze hits your faces and cools you down from a relatively warm day. Is there anything
Can I
y'all... Go ahead.
Can I do a perception check to see if I could find something to hunt real quick?
Are you getting off the wagon?
I will if I succeed.
All right, give me a perception check. You do see a handful of critters just kind of scuttling or kind of scurrying out of the way a little bit. You see a fox that kind of stops on the edge of the woods, just kind of stops and looks over at you guys as you kind of pass by, probably about 35 feet away from you.
I do not hunt it.
Okay. just kind of watches you as you all kind of continue on and drive by. So, let me move y'all over. Is there anything y'all would like to talk about on the way?
Can we discuss the plan? Then we're kind of alone now.
Yeah.
That should be a good idea.
His ears are perked.
I'll look back at the group and be like, so, what's the plan, guys?
You know what? I think Galen said something. Maybe he wants to tell us the plan again.
Well, I only have a preliminary plan where we don't get necessarily spotted and we don't hurt anyone, but plans rarely go right. I could try to stealth on one side of the road, Rimple you a little bit further down the road on the opposite side. We could have V and Aster walking down the road towards, from west to east, headed towards the wagon as it nears us. And Faye, you could be a little bit further down the road. You would be our catcher. I could use a spell to cause a rut in the road. A rut road. And the wagon wheel.
You're saying you need some way to cause a pothole in the road?
I believe, Galen, you can take care of that, can't you?
Yeah. What have you in mind?
I have a spell I can use that can make a pothole. And, it's a pretty good spell to use overall.
Out of character, what is it?
Acid Splash. Not Acid Splash. Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about loose dirt, so I don't know how much acid will be effective in this particular thing, but that sounds amazing and sounds like it has ability if there's metal or something.
Or how well it will work on dirt.
But we don't want to preemptively dig a hole because then they'll just go around it. So I need to make a sudden, almost instantaneous hole with this spell, Mold Earth, and hopefully get the wagon wheel stuck. One of them should get down, possibly even both, to try to push the wagon out of the hole. At which point I can wild shape into a wolf and try to bite the horses or scare the horses and get them to pull the wagon out of the hole and run off. At that point, Aster and V should already be there offering to help. So if it turns hostile, we're already there to fight. If it doesn't turn hostile, they can chase after the wagon as well in the attempt to look innocent. And Faye can be further down the road out of sight and try to scare the horses off the road, where we can try to entangle them or slow them down some way, gain their trust, get what we need, put it on our wagon, send them back to the road. Let the guards find their wagon and continue on their trip.
No one
I like
knows a
Galen's
thing.
plan.
Yeah, but we should then be quick about it to transfer stuff what we need on our wagon before scaring the horses. Or we are chasing their wagon with them and do switch.
Yeah, the plan is Galen and Faye will already have a jump on the wagon as it runs away. So they're gonna kind of guide it off into an undisclosed area,
Mhm.
loot what they need, and then leave you, me, and the guards to find the rest of the wagon. So it looks like we're helping them, but we're a distraction.
Okay, I'm fine with being a distraction.
But it also means you're there and prepared in case it goes hostile.
Yeah.
And then Rimple will still be stealth so that if he wants to get the jump on things, he can, but otherwise he can meet us at the wagon as well.
Yeah, okay, that's really fine then by me.
Yep.
Let's not try. The plan is not to hurt anyone or not to hurt anyone too much.
Unless
In
they start
case
hurting
it comes to that,
us.
in case it comes
Ideally
to
not to hurt them, but if we are going to hurt them, I don't want to be spotted.
Mm-hmm.
as Faye is trying to speak, in case it comes to that, I do have this. Brings out her crossbow.
Ooh, opportunity.
Silent. Range. The only problem is you don't have the best quality of bolt.
If you look at the map that you're seeing, that X is essentially where you're judging. Is where you should be going.
Okay.
And you guys are probably about, after all this talking, about there. Can you see where I'm pinging?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Now I do.
Yep.
Yep.
Found it.
So I wonder if I can do... Oh, there
You
we
guys
go.
have
Okay, I
any
get
other
it.
thing?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was asking the group if they had any other plans or modifications.
I'm still thinking over.
That I think that's a really good plan, and if things go south, then we're there, we're prepared. As long as we get the shipment back. I'm gonna try and not hurt anyone, but
Faye,
I
you
feel
were
like
saying
harm
something?
should only be done when it's necessary, and I do have my crossbow, so quick, easy, range attacks. Needed.
Good to know. All right, so it gets to be about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. You made some decent headway on your path, and y'all find yourselves along a path that leads near a slight cliffside, weaving between some trees that is roughly about the width of your wagon here. Let me throw you over to the map if I can get it there. And yes, there we go. That's basically where you are, and you can kind of guess that this is essentially where you might be good to set up some sort of ambush or something, if you would like to.
Scroll up.
There we go.
Yep.
I was waiting for it to load in.
Yes.
Okay.
The path is pretty much just wide enough for the cart, maybe a horse or so on either side. And this is probably what you've seen so far, the slimmest portion of the trail along Triboar. Everywhere else is pretty wide open, and it might be tough to get an ambush, but you think this might be a good spot. And it's getting to be about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening.
Faye speaks up
Alright.
to the party. Okay, who knows which of these trees would be the best for me to use my crossbow in?
That would be
Well,
a perception check.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
I have nothing in nature.
Faye, you think maybe, let me see here, up here, maybe here. This one might do okay, but it's pretty low. Maybe this one. You really can't pinpoint a specific location where you can set up, but you can take your chances. Oh, also disregard the little campsite in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
What should we
Settle
do
between these three trees.
with our cart?
So you think we should pull the cart off right in the right in that first little clearing?
Well,
Just kinda
I
keep
thought
going.
I thought there might be more road, but yeah, we should probably put our wagon.
Yeah, hide the cart, because if we leave it outside, it's gonna be a bit way suspicious. Can I fly up and see which place should be definitely good to hide our cart in this place?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my wings and fly a bit.
You see off the path to the south east. We'll say if we're gonna move it, we could probably move it ping a location like here. Might be a good place to put it. There's a thicket of trees. You could probably throw it there if you'd like to.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna return to the group. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
found,
Yeah,
I think, a decent space between the trees that we can move our cart into
There.
without
And
too
then you
much
set it
vision
underneath the
of
tree
the cart itself.
and it disappears in the trees.
the wagon rolled a nat 20 stealth.
Yep. 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 Okay. So, what are y'all doing to set up for this thing?
I'm gonna go back to the trail since Aster and I are like the distractions. I don't know why my token's rotating like that.
You can rotate it.
Yeah, I was trying to move it and it was
Oh.
rotating instead.
Gotcha.
Equips
So
her
I-
crossbow.
So I figured, Aster and I will kind of. How do you ping?
Long click.
Hold left
Long
click.
click.
Long click.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Faye being there. Galen's over there. So do you think, Aster, you and I should kind of chill right there? And then let Ripple kind of move into position?
Yes. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
you guys are just.
I would. Well, I would need a hiding spot too. So I don't know where you want me to be hiding.
Who is that?
It's me, Mario. I mean Rimple.
Xavier.
Xavier. Yes.
LeBron, hide in that tree over there.
Oh,
We
we
can
want
put you-
LeBron to hide.
I think a good space. That's kind of tough because we need to cover all ends because we don't know which way they're going to be coming from.
Well, we know they're not going to. They're coming from the north.
Oh, they're coming from the north. Okay. Um.
Also, I'm not
We
good
could
at
put you
climbing
here.
trees.
We could put you here, and you wouldn't have to climb a tree necessarily, but you could pull the stuff off the wagon and put it on our wagon once the wagon is around the bend, and maybe this extra tree coverage would block line of sight.
Right.
I was thinking like find a bush,
Because our wagon's right there.
but I don't know how bushy it is. There's a lot of trees.
Oh. Ripple's getting heartburn.
All right, where is everybody at?
I'm gonna start making my way
Yeah.
up here.
I'm gonna try to hide behind this bush or in the bush.
Give me a
Yeah,
stealth
that'd
check.
be a
Oh,
good
me?
spot.
Yep.
All right, I'll give you a stealth check.
Can I have everybody give me a stealth check, please? Once you are where you are.
Okay.
Before anyone says anything, I took off the chainmail, so I don't have disadvantage on stealth anymore.
Yeah, I'll kind of wait here and roll that stealth
Sure, I
check.
don't have that luxury.
Being a big maned wolf has its disadvantages.
I'm as obvious as the trees around us.
I stick out like
I-
a sore thumb. I'm surrounded by green and I'm orange.
Galen, what is your stealth roll if you're trying to stealth?
11.
Okay. Easy enough. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 16.
Okay. You hear, as you all are kind of getting yourselves set up, you hear a noise of clip-clopping hooves and clashing, clanging armor coming from further up the road.
I prepare to use mold earth to try to catch the wheel of the wagon.
Okay. Yeah. See coming around the corner as everyone is where they are. You see a red covered wagon drawn by 2 horses, flanked by 2 knights, or 2 armor-clad individuals, and 1 walking behind. And 2 walking behind, sorry. And they get to about... I'm just going to start moving them a little bit by little bit and let you do what you do.
Okay. That's close enough for me.
Okay.
I'm going to try to cast it on the far wheel.
On that one there?
Yeah.
Okay. Mold Earth?
Yep.
How big Mold Earth? Are you trying to...
It can be 30 feet away. It can be 5 feet of dirt cubed. I'm probably only going to do like a 2 foot, like a decent sized pothole. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's snapping. Sorry, it needs to. No
Well,
snapping.
Then the inside wheel.
Inside
go.
wheel. Okay.
Oh,
You're trying to.
snapping.
It's not going very fast. It's just kind of trotting along. So you mold earth along the wheel, and you see and hear a lunge of wood as the wheel kind of gets stuck into this this dip, and you hear, "Oh, son of a bitch! What is going on?" And now this wagon, the horses continue slightly here, start to flank a little bit as that's going on, and the two here notice Viha and Aster standing at the road.
Walking.
Protect yourselves! It's an ambush! I need everyone to roll for initiative. Do not forget to click your token when you roll your initiative. Oh, hang on. Shoot. There we go. All right, everyone's got their stuff. Make sure this is right. Okay, Viha 10, Ripple 10. Galen, you got a 10 as well?
14.
Okay, yep, so that was an old one. Faye, did you click your token?
Did.
Okay. Hang on, let me. There. Oh my gosh, why is this?
I'm fixing mine.
Hang on. It's still got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Add turn. Okay. Aster, you got a 12, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Rimple, you got a 10.
Yep.
Viha, what did you get, Viha? You got a 10 as well? What is your dex?
My dex. Hold on. It's dex +1, or no, 12.
Rimple?
Oh, my dex
Yeah.
is 16.
Okay.
+3.
Get their initiative. Okay. They got a 4. Viha, I don't know why. Oh my gosh. 10. And then Rimple, 10.1. Okay, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. All right. So, let me take a look here. All right. Perfect. Easy enough. All right. So, top of the order, Galen, you hear these individuals escorting this carriage yell out that this is an ambush. Prepare yourselves. What would you like to do?
Wild shape into a wolf and hold my action. Can I hold movement instead of action?
I guess you can hold the dash action.
Okay. I just basically would run here, making a lot of noise, and then go off
Okay.
that way.
Easy enough. Anything
There's
else?
going to be a lot of opportunity of attacks. Can I use Unseen Servant actually as my action? Never mind. I won't hold movement.
Okay. Where would you like your
So
unseen servant to be?
Unseen Servant, the other side of the wagon.
Okay.
And then I'll wild shape, but that'll be it.
One second. I'll just do this. Where'd you want it to be?
Standing next to the horse
So
on the
here.
other side of the wagon. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let me give you the ability to control that. Wait, you should have the ability to control that, right? Can you grab that and move it?
No, not currently, but that's fine. I'm only using him for one thing. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Then you shape change into you said a dire wolf?
Nope, just a wolf.
Just a wolf.
I don't have
okay.
dire wolf.
Got it. Easy enough. We will do one of these markers to make it look like you're changing. It's a little snail, but that's okay. Aster, what is your dex?
+1.
Okay. Okay. So the knights will run over directly towards you, and the horse will attempt to rear up and kind of charge at you and bump into you. Be the first one and knock you over.
Shit.
It just starts
They're
charging.
attacking unarmed man on the road.
Oh.
The hell?
Just start charging at you. For a 8 to hit.
14, miss.
Okay, yeah. Viha, miss Viha, and he will continue on just past you, and the other will do the same, and just kind of run by you guys and kind of flank the two of you and say, what are you doing here? We're on our way for very important business.
Then why are you attacking us?
This is an
If you
ambush,
are on-
isn't it?
I don't know what you're
If
talking
you are
about.
if you are ambushing us, then yes, it is. I mean, we are just standing on the road.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground.
The hell I'm gonna go to the ground. You drop down first. You're attacking me.
All right, so that is his turn, their turn. These knights here will kind of flank the... So is your unseen... Oh, I just answered my own question. It's an unseen servant. They don't see it.
Servant unseen.
If you're old enough. Help.
So the other knights just start to flank the wagon because it stopped moving, and they're just kind of protecting it. As you saw these knights, or I keep calling them knights, these escorts come up, Viha and Aster. You see in their eyes like a little bit of fear. It looks like they're new to this job, so they might be a little on edge of anything that'll impede them from getting one place to another. Is kind of what, because their armor is like super shiny and like they're kind of young individuals.
Oh, fucking greenhorn.
Yeah. So Aster, it is your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to talk to you. I mean, my friend and I, we are just looking for some work in Everwinter. And we stopped here for rest. The hell is wrong with you two? And the wagon.
Which way are you going? The other one says to you.
Wait.
Right.
Where is Neverwinter? I turned to Iha. I mean, I never was there.
I point in the way that we just came from, and we're heading towards Neverwinter.
Pretty convenient that you're here, but and they kind of look at each other. Roll me. One of you can roll me a persuasion check with advantage, or you can roll separately.
I have a +2 in persuasion. What do you have, Aster?
Well, I don't know how good I am, but I'm gonna roll anyway.
Okay.
With advantage? Or?
Yep, sure.
Come on! Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The knights kind of look at you. They say, "Yeah, we've been hearing that there's some thieves on this road, so you understand. With a cargo like ours, you can't be too careful."
I don't care what cargo are you wearing. Are you
Listen,
are
common
you
folk.
attacking travelers? like
Common
like
folk.
that on the job?
We're-
I want the name of your manager.
Yeah, you can have it. He's called
I
"fuck off
stop-
out of here," and he says, "Get
I-
moving."
I stop him. Say, look, guys. Where are you headed? If you're heading that way, we could possibly help you.
We don't need the help of commoners like yourselves. See, we have our armor, and we have protection.
And you are still attacking guys on the ropes.
I
Buzz
look
off.
at them. I look at them and just kind of give a little bit of a fake heroic pose and say, "But what about power and numbers? I won't ask for anything. We just want to get to Neverwinter."
Well, that's too what my colleague is saying.
I don't know. And they kind of like look at each other. And they say, look, this is our first job. We're supposed to escort these goods, and we were told that there's bandits on the road and you can't be too careful. But if you help us with our wagon, I guess we might be able to travel together. But keep your distance though, and don't touch the wagon unless we say so.
I look at Aster.
I look at Viha.
Mm.
Yep, I mean, fine by me.
Deal.
All right, we're kind of on a tight schedule. Can you come help us with this wheel, please? It's stuck. Could have sworn we missed. We would have seen any divots and bumps and stuff, but I guess we didn't see it. Can you help us get it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't.
So they'll turn around and they'll post up near it, and they point out this wheel here is the one. This other guy walking, he's kind of like sitting over here now, and the other one's kind of sitting behind the wagon. They're kind of like sitting there just getting some drink, and the wagon's not going anywhere, so they're taking a rest because they had to walk.
Well, greetings, everyone.
They
We are
nod.
friendly. We are
They
friendly.
give you a nod and a pleasant enough smile as the one that just said to you, "All right, so it's that wheel over there," and he points to the one on this side of the wagon. It says, "Can you help us pull it out?"
Can we touch the wagon?
"Thank you for asking. You may touch the wagon."
Very well.
Jumps from the trees, still holding the wrong selection tool. He jumps from the trees, still holding the crossbow but pointed downwards.
This one will come up and say, "You there! Stop right where you are! I told you this is an ambush!
It's an ambush! Help us!
Fight!"
Easy.
And he looks at Aster and Viha and he says, "Fight! Protect the wagon!"
I'll kind of run
Easy.
here.
If I wanted
no,
to
it's not my
hurt you,
turn.
I would have already done it.
Y'all are standing on each other.
Yeah, I was-
Eldritch Blast!
Okay.
Well, we are playing it. There's no going back down. Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
I take my dagger and I throw it, but I purposely miss Faye.
Okay. It flies
Damn
by
it.
Faye. Aster, are you attempting to just miss Faye as well? Or are you actually trying to hit Faye?
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, I'm gonna roll with it and just see. Let's see if it hit or miss. Oh. Ooh.
You do impact Faye. You feel an impact, a slight impact of this Eldritch Blast. It doesn't seem that strong. You'll take 1 point of force damage.
I'm surprised it's 1 point. I took off my chainmail to make myself quieter.
So yeah, in my game, anything that's PvP will do minimal damage.
And I'm not attacking to kill you. I mean, I'm attacking you to attack you because
So that one is minimal damage. And
Can I use my psionic mind to tell Faye to shoot me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll relay the message. And I'll say, and to Faye in my psionic mind, I'll say, shoot me.
Right, in that case. $22 to hit.
Viha, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
I'd be over dramatic about it, and as the arrow hits, I let out a somewhat loud cry and fall to the ground, grabbing the arrow.
Okay. The knight will run up towards Faye and jump off of the horse, like splayed out style. And he says, "Forgotten country!" And he's going to attempt to tackle Faye to the ground, and that's going to be a 17. So Faye, you are now grappled.
Can I try and do a strength or intimidation check? Save?
To do what? I'm sorry?
Get ungrappled.
Second. Pull that up again. Just lost my screen here for a second.
By the way, Rimple is seeing this all play out, and he's thinking to myself, what are these fucking idiots doing?
Oh, that's so sweet from him.
I'm like, I just see the Eldritch Blast, and I see the arrow, and I'm like, the most side tilting head, going, what?
It's all part of the plan.
All right, well, that's part of your plan. I didn't know PvP was part of the plan.
Make me a dex save.
It's to give him more credit.
17.
As this escortee or escorter flies off of his horse and begins to restrain you, you are able to weasel your way out of the restraint.
Hey, Vito, good
Yeah.
question, DM. While all this shenanigans is going down, can I like stealth towards the wagon?
Hit romance stealth,
Yeah.
unless you want to use your previous stealth.
No. Let's see if I can roll better this time. 18.
Yeah, okay. You were able to get, I'd say, in this time, probably about the distance of your full movement plus like a dash distance. So double your movement. That's as far as you'd be able to get.
50.
So 50? Yeah, you'd be able to get 50.
Yeah, 50. So hang on, let me see how far. We're still trying to track cover. So this part, I'm like in like between the two
wagon's,
trees.
like, here-ish. Oh, okay.
Wait,
He's
I
staying in
thought
the
the
trees.
wagon was here.
Yes, it is.
So I'm like,
Oh, okay.
while you guys are distracted in the nights, I'm like tiptoeing cartoon style towards the wagon in the
Mhm.
background, because
Yes.
because I think the knights are too busy preoccupied with you guys.
Yes, this other knight comes up here, and the next one kind of comes up and stands in front of the wagon, leaving their hind end exposed. Faye, what as you break free of this restraint, what are you doing?
I'm getting out my sword and shield.
Okay. Are you saying anything or what?
I am going to issue this warning. Okay. Get it. Protecting this cart. You have something important in it. But you really want to do this. She has her sword and shield equipped.
Okay. The knight in front of you will say, if you mean us no harm, drop your weapons.
I drop them. There's a large thud when the shield hits the ground. Not so much with the sword.
Hmm.
And
Go
Faye,
If you mean us no harm, go sit right there until we get ourselves figured out and pass. And then you may be on your way.
Faye sits, but also starts to ready spell.
Okay. And the guy in front of you kind of steps aside, calls over one of the escorters just to kind of sit there and watch you as he gestures to Aster and Viha to come back and keep helping with his wagon. It's getting dicey out here, and they want to be on their way.
Of course.
Slowly walk back.
Can we touch the wagon?
You may now touch the wagon. All right, so as you all get against the wagon and attempt to push, what is everyone else doing? Galen and Rimple. Rimple, I'll say you're able to get
Rimple.
another 50 feet.
Woo! I'm still using my actions to hide too, or
No, yeah,
or bonus.
since you're stealth, you're still there.
Oh well, technically at level 2 I get bonus action to hide, so I'm like,
Okay, we're not in combat currently.
oh, it's just the initiative tracker's still up. So 50, I'm like now.
In case you guys
like,
fuck around and find out, we're keeping that same initiative order.
just go right
So
here.
I'm leaving it there.
Just
Okay.
crawling up between
Yep.
the dead trees.
They're not paying attention to you. They're more worried about this individual that jumped out of the tree at them and trying to get the wagon free. So you are not being seen. Galen, is there anything you'd like to do?
So there's a guy here,
Yes.
here,
Yes.
on foot,
Yes.
and then there's 2 horsemen, one up here and one down
Correct.
here.
Correct.
Okay. I'm watching the wagon wheel very carefully. If it looks like it's about to free itself, the unseen servant is going to smack the horse on the ass.
Okay. All right. Got it. Aster,
And
go
when
ahead.
when that happens, I'll come out and chase the horses down the road in my wolf form.
Okay. Behind the wagon.
Yeah, kind of like off to the side, where keeping my distance a little bit so I don't get hit by the wheel, but just kind of snapping at the horse.
Okay. Let's see. Aster and Viha, if you guys can give me a strength check, they're gonna assist as well. Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. And a couple seconds go by and you guys kind of get the hang of it between all of you, and you kind of rock the wagon a little bit, and just as it comes back at you on the last rock, you pick that timing right and you just push, and the wheel begins to rise out of the ditch that it's in. But just then you hear horses just neighing super loud, and just the cart just takes off down the road, and the men on horseback go, "Hey, come back!" And they start chasing. These individuals start chasing on foot. This guy there, the horsemen begin to chase after it, and it begins to just.
Well, I'll stay with the wagon.
Okay. Is
I
there
have
any-
40 feet movement, so if the wagon could stop moving.
We're not in combat.
Oh, okay.
So as it's going to continue to move, this guy's slow. This one kind of walks there. It's getting to about here. Is there anything you're doing?
I'm trying to growl and steer the wagon into this clearing.
I'm kind of chasing behind him. Oh, no, I want to stay behind the farthest guy.
Okay, and you kind of get him over here in the clearing.
Damn it, why is my map?
Is this where
There
you're
we go.
planning on getting him? Or the other one? The other side? This side?
Further down the road, sorry. Basically off the map, but like
Okay.
here on the road, but further off the map.
Okay. Yeah, you chase it off the map. And the horsemen are off the map. And then eventually the two following, unless anyone's doing anything, will follow behind and continue to chase.
I'll chase him as well.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm trying to help. Like,
You guys are not going super fast when you guys are running, because the cart and the horses are running full tilt. And there's a wolf baiting them off to the side. And you're all are off the battle map. So what is...
Red
I
Bull
look
just
at him like-
goes,
I go, shit.
what?
Somebody was supposed to be on the road to catch the wagon, and somebody was supposed to be down here to like unload the wagon.
I was there to get the wagon.
We got to go after him.
Oh.
Do you just want to throw us back on up here now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
I was gonna minor illusion of bang and scare the horses. That was my plan.
Well, they're scared.
and running.
me move.
I don't
Hey,
know
just
about
for
horse's
context-
movement. I don't know about
Hey.
horse's movement speed, but I think these two guys on horseback are going to catch up.
Yeah, they caught up.
Okay, fantastic.
But the two that were running are taking a while. So we'll say, yeah. They catch up and they block off the horses here. Actually, we'll move it a little bit further so it's easier to see here.
Rumpel's cardio is not good with him today.
That means everyone is up here. All right. So, as the wagon is halted, what is the wolf doing? Because the guy on horseback is attempting to shoo you away with their sword.
I'm going to risk it and try to scare the horse that has the wagon teed off to either dismount him or try to pull away from the wagon like 10 feet or something. I don't know.
Okay. Make an intimidation
But I'll
check.
risk a hit. Let's see. Seven.
Attempting to do that, the man on horseback tries to shoo you off and swings his sword down at you. To get for 13.
13 for armor class? No.
Okay. In wolf form? Is that yours or is that wolf?
Wolf, I think, if he's well shaped.
Well, then if it meets it, it beats it. Yeah.
Okay. And he will do 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Are you staying where you're at, or are you running off?
I'm going to I'm going to try to run off.
Okay. How deep
I'm going
into
to try
the
to
woods
run
are you
off. I'll take the attack of opportunity as far as I need to.
So this is like a pseudo combat. It's not actually combat. So you can run because he's trying to shoo off. So he's not gonna. As far as you want to go to try to hide behind something or get out of line of sight.
I'll weave between trees and stuff.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Go back here.
Okay, cool, easy enough. All right, so now the wagon is stopped. It is free of its bindings, and y'all are catching up behind the wagon. What is everybody doing? The men on horseback are kind of just circling around slightly, watching out for that wolf, and keeping their eye out for that, making sure the horse and wagon doesn't get off to another run.
I'm gonna kind of go over here and kind of look out into the woods, but not like actually keep an eye out for the wolf, but kind of make it seem like I'm looking.
Okay. Aster, Faye, Ripple.
I'm at this point still trying to stealth, waiting for
Okay.
any sudden movements.
We'll say you're
DM.
still self. Yep.
I used my movement to move away from the horse. Does he get an attack of opportunity?
No, this is like I said, this is a pseudo combat, so it's not actually combat. It's outside of. It's just he does not get it. He was trying to shoo you away. He swung at you, hit you, and
Okay.
let you run away.
Okay.
Ripple, did you want to move anywhere?
Yeah. We.
I'm trying to get closer to the knights on horses, like at least a 30 feet distance.
Okay. Yeah, your stealth will definitely let you do that. So go where you'd like to go.
All right, hang on. Let me just measure it from the nearest horse. So probably still trying to hide behind the tree right here.
Yep, your stealth still stays up. Faye, Aster.
Well,
Can I try and use intimidation on the knights?
So let me know what you're gonna do.
I want
Are
to
you-
try and bare my teeth and growl at them, convincing me to see what exactly is inside the cart. What goods are in it?
So you're trying to get them to tell you what's inside.
Yes. I want to bare my fangs and growl as I ask them, rather intimidatingly command them to tell me what is inside.
Okay, are you doing it from where you're at, or are you going up to one of the knights?
I'm gonna go up to this one.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check.
Oh.
See how they do. The one that you're looking at kind of circles around a little bit and says, "I told ya! Ambush! You two, protect the cart!" And I need everyone, hang on. We're going back with the initiative order. We're back into combat. These guys are gearing up to fight you, Faye. And they have called upon Viha and Aster to assist them because you're growling and asking them what's in the cart. So, Aster, hearing Faye verbally instruct these individuals to tell them what's in the cart while baring teeth and growling, what would you like to do? You are currently slightly out of line of sight from one of the horsemen.
yeah, but first I'm just thinking in my head, this is going wrong on so many levels. And I want to check the back of the cart. I mean, if I'm fairly confident that he's not able to see me, and I want to check the back of the cart to see how does it look. Doors open, unopen.
There is a door on the back of the cart here, but it does have a large padlock on it.
Okay. Some dents, anything rusted. Can I do a full inspection or?
I mean, you can roll me an investigation, but that'll be your action.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I just had a weird glitch on my screen.
With that investigation, it does not look like anything's really rusted. The lock looks fairly new. The wagon doesn't look so new. It has some blemishes and stuff. However, the lock that's maintained on the back door looks not pristine condition, but you know, seen a little bit of wear and tear, but not much.
Okay. And for the rest, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to come a bit more in sight with the guy on the horseback
Okay.
and just yell,
Hey,
yeah, we are protecting you, and that's it.
Okay, easy enough. Rimple.
I'm sorry to interrupt this, but there's some sort of glitch on my screen. I'm just zoomed into one section of the map, and
Did you
it's
try to
one
refresh?
cropped section. I'm trying that.
Okay. While you do that, Rimple, still hidden away
Alright.
from sight from basically everybody here. Nobody knows where the heck
Yeah.
Rimple is.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in the background.
Yep.
I'm just happy to be here, guys. I
What you like
am
to
going
do.
to. No, I know how Narcro fell in the chess match. Anyway, I'm going to use minor illusion as an action, and I'm going to try to come sort of bang under the horse to frighten them, and hopefully knock the knight off the horse.
How loud can you make it? A minor illusion, or does it not do sound?
Minor illusion totally does sound. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Okay.
If you use your voice, someone else's voice, lion's roar, beating of the drums, yada yada, yada, any sound you choose,
Okay.
but it has to be confined to 1 5-foot square, and I want the 5-foot square under the horse.
Okay. Easy
And
enough.
I'm gonna make the sound of a wolf howl, like under the horse, like a good awoo.
Okay. You make an ow-woo under the horse. Not an ooh-woo, an ow-woo.
Make him
Let
act
me-
it out.
like it's about as good as Adam Levine's howl in the song Animals.
Okay. Just for the sake, give me a performance check, just for flavor.
Can I get a
Werewolf in London
Just give me-
or Teen Wolf? Let's see what this is.
All right. This is Jacob from Twilight Howl. Let's go.
Let's see.
7. Come on, man. I'm casting this spell. You have to give me an advantage.
If y'all are watching the stream, someone just threw a Titanic flute.
There's your advantage. There's your advantage.
No. Okay. It does sound like a wolf howling. Just a little flavor, but it does spook the horse. Let me see if the guy can hang on. He does
You know
not
when-
hang on.
Oh.
He falls off, and the horse begins to run. Let me look this up. Let me get this real fast.
Are you looking for
when
speed?
No. I'm just looking for a token.
Okay.
You know when puppies start to try to howl when they're little, and it comes out like that, like high pitch awoo. It's like that.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Listen, it makes sense. I'm a gnome, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. The horse runs away, leaving just the dude on the ground. And they are prone. There, as the horse runs off. Ah! Falls off. Okay. Easy
And,
enough.
And bonus action hide, and that ends my turn.
Okay. All right, cool. Viha, where you are, you kind of heard this wolf howl. The escort the horseman kind of fell off the horse as it reared up, and it sprinted off back in the direction that you guys were originally, way up in this direction, up there. And this horseman is now just a man, prone on the ground.
What I'll do is
Steal the wagon, for fuck's sake. We need to go before more people come.
yeah, hell, I'll try and hop on the wagon and steal it.
Okay. Roll me.
Animal handling.
Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
19.
Okay. So you were there 5, 10, 15. We'll say you get, like, there's a little seat right there. You jump on. The horses, are you just, like, mushing them forward?
Yeah.
Okay. They will get with you about here. Let me move you on top of them. And you hear the horseman yell, "I knew it! Ambush!" And then, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm trying to take off with the wagon.
Okay. Faye. You see Vihad jump on the back of this wagon and begin to take off. There's a escort on the ground, and the other one is still on horseback, and two are probably about 80 or 90 feet back up the road.
I am going to try and knock the guy on horseback off the horse with my shield and acrobatic attack.
So, what are you doing? How are you doing it?
Basically, I'm going to run up to the guy on the horse. I'm going to jump and slam into him with my shield.
Okay. Make me just an unarmed strike attack. Okay. Let's see if he stays aboard the horse. He does stay aboard the horse, and he takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And where can you move your token to where you went, please? Okay. You try to push him off. He does hold on to the horse, and it kind of rears up a little bit, and he holds his footing and his butt in his saddle, and kind of looks down at you with, like, his eyes are wide, and his eyes are going between the wagon and you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I... Can I try using my action surge?
Yeah, sure. Definitely action surge.
Alright, in that case, I want to make a non-lethal strike on him with the greatsword.
Alright, roll to attack, or roll to hit. That does not hit. You swing out the greatsword, and he sidles the horse just out of reach, and it kind of glances past him as he's looking at you, and now he's just looking at you, and he's not looking at the wagon anymore. He's just focused on you, since you're swinging at him, and you are apparently the greatest threat to him currently. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Since I have action surge and I just used it, and I still have my bonus action,
Yes.
I want to try my weapon fighting.
Are you holding your shield?
No.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. What are you hitting him with?
Weapon fighting. I'm going to hit him with my unarmed strike again.
So you were, let me just clarify real quick. You were holding your shield, correct? You attempted to knock this guy off his horse with your shield, and then you attacked with your weapon, with your greatsword. And then I don't allow shields to be used during 2-weapon fighting. It has to be a weapon. A shield is not necessarily a weapon.
Okay.
So it would have to be like, I don't know, an axe, a dagger, another sword or whatever. But unfortunately, I like where you're thinking, but I won't allow the shield to be used during 2-weapon fighting.
Then never mind. I guess it's a failed attack.
Okay. Easy enough. Do you want to move anywhere else or do anything else on your turn?
I want to try and escape combat with him so I can get him to follow me.
Okay, where are you headed? How much more movement do you have?
It says for my movement speed, got 30 feet.
Okay, I believe you have 10 more feet of movement.
I'm going to get behind this bush.
Okay. As you leave his melee range, he's going to take his sword out, and he is going to swing at you for a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and then he will do... uh, 8 points of slashing damage as you run away. Okay. All right, Galen, you are up.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't roll with advantage because I no longer have advantage. As my wolf, I'm going to come out here and jump and bite the leg of the knight
Okay.
for a critical success.
Yeah.
Could not be shittier rolls.
Oh, that's
Wow.
terrible.
I rolled 2 ones. But
He's looking
that
all right.
doubled
Yes.
is an 8.
Wolves have grapple with their bite. Is that
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He's automatically grappled with you, correct? Because you succeeded on the bite.
He needs to make a strength save 11 or be
Okay.
pulled prone.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's a 1.
Okay, well now I don't feel so bad for rolling my 2 ones.
It worked out for you. Good. Let me just grab a dude. And just...
He's gone.
Oh, he's still there. I don't want to make him any bigger, but he is right here if you can't see him. With a little purple cloak for some reason. And then the horse is thought I had a horse. They're all on horseback. Okay, we'll say there's a horse here. I don't have an actual just horse by itself. Okay, so this guy is now on the ground prone. Both escorts are on the ground prone. And he is knocked prone. Galen, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. So the escorts on the ground will use their movement to stand up. The one that's right beside you, Galen, he's gonna swing out and just yell, get out of here. And he's gonna swing out with his sword. That's a 5.
Yeah, miss.
And the other one is going to try to help his friend instead of running after the cart. And he's gonna run up and say, get, we got stuff to do, get. And he'll swing at you for a 20, a dirty 20.
Okay.
And that will do 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And they're like, they're going crazy. Their eyes are like going wild. They're looking down the path, trying to see the cart. They're not really sure what they're doing. They're kind of like moving their feet one way, but then moving it the other way. And like just kind of stumbling around, just trying to stay alive and figure out what the heck is going on. It looks pretty rough. And that's the end of their turn. Aster, after seeing all this happen in a matter of seconds, you were up.
Guys, you're okay? Are you okay? Where's the cart?
He ran off. He stole it from us.
Oh, damn it. We need to get your cart back.
Go!
You sure?
Go!
Yeah.
I'll whimper and cower.
Okay.
I'm popping my wings and I'm gonna fly and chase the cart.
Okay. We'll say double movement if you're dashing with it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 60.
Yeah, that's fine. Rimple, you're up. Viha, you're on deck.
All right, I will. Oh god, what am I gonna do? I have plenty of options.
These guys
so
have no idea
I'm
what's
just
going on.
I know. I'm just gonna go enjoy once again this lovely scenery and just dash, and then dash as an action, hide as a bonus action. So,
Okay.
Good. So let's see if I could go 50 feet and just tail the cart. These guys are lost cause. They're not worth my freaking time. So I know what I'm gonna do. So just go zip, and then in the bushes.
Okay.
And action bonus action. That ends my turn.
Okay. Viha, are you still running the cart?
Is Aster behind me, or did he get in front of the cart? Oh yeah, I see him. He's right behind me.
Yep. You're still
Yeah, I'll
within
ride the
line
cart-
of sight of the other knight or the horseman or the men.
Yeah, I'll bring it a little farther down, as far as
Okay.
I can go this turn.
We'll say here.
Yeah.
So that's out of line of sight.
Alright, and then I'll just hop off the cart after that. Bring it to a knowing that they don't have horses anymore, and feeling this is a secure enough location.
Okay.
I'll hop off the cart.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That'll be it.
Okay. Easy enough. Faye, you ran off into the woods.
Yes.
Which one of these is too wounded? Which one of these is wounded? The purple one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Faye?
Yes.
It's your turn. Is there anything you would like to do in your turn? Seeing all this transpire.
I am going to eat my good berry.
Okay.
Okay, that's a bonus action.
Yes. Anything else you would like to do?
And that's 4 health. Not 1.
I'm going to try and going to put my armor back on and try my hardest to sneak away from combat.
So donning your armor will take 10 minutes.
Yes.
Would you like to take 10 minutes and don your armor?
Yes.
Okay. So you will stay where you're at and take the next 10 minutes to don your armor. Perfect. Okay. Galen, you are up as the cowering
Okay.
wolf.
Yeah. If I use my other wild shape, can I stay in shape and top off on health? Or do you take it as de-shifting and then shifting back?
I would it would be de-shifting and shifting back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That is fine ruling. I'm going to try to
Yes.
take the dog action. Yeah. Lift me a leg. The dodge action.
Okay.
And once I have that, I'm going to try to run the fuck away.
Okay. So their attack of opportunity will be at disadvantage.
Yes.
So they will each attempt to well, let me see what they they're actually not going to try to attack you. They're just going to swing their swords near you as you run away. That's what they really just want. They just want you gone. So they're not actually going to try to attack you or kill you. They're just shooing you off because you cowered and then you turn, you begin to ran. So they kind of like just throw their arms out with their swords at you and get. And you're able.
I'm gonna
you're
yip.
able to.
I'm gonna yip at Faye as I run past so that she can see that I'm running.
Okay.
And I'm pretty badly wounded.
Okay. So now it is the horseless men's turn. The one in the purple is going to take their action to climb back up on the horse. And let me My gosh, I have to keep switching layers, which is fine.
So bad. We could make this interesting for you.
Yeah.
Vito.
Yep. And then it will, the horse it's on to move here, chasing in the direction of the cart. And the other one will start to run after as well and get to about here and run as well. They are approaching the turn. Soon they will see the cart. So whatever happens, do it fast. Aster, you are up. Rimple, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that guy with the horse just overtook me? Or I see them coming from behind, like?
He did. The way this is working because of turn order, he was able to get to where he is. It all's kind of happening. You got to as far as you could, and he got to as far as he could. So yeah, he did overtake you a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what to do, how to fuck them up. Hey, little guy without the horse. You need a lift?
Yeah.
I come down and try to pick him up.
He lets you, but he says, "Don't drop me."
Don't wiggle. Let's find that cart of yours.
Let's go. And he like reaches out a sword as you pick him up from the shoulders.
Hey, move the
let's
pointy
go.
things away. Move the pointy things away.
In like a charge type fashion. So where are you carrying this dude to?
Oh, well. We are sidetracking a bit. We are gonna intercept them.
Great idea.
Taking the scenic route.
Not for you. And that finishes my move.
Okay. All right, easy enough. Rimple, you're up. Vihal, you're on deck.
Alright, you know what? I'm done sticking around. I'm taking out my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm shooting the horse's hind legs.
Which horse?
Right here.
All right.
Now, I use my bonus action to hide, and they have not noticed me yet. Do you rule that as a surprise attack?
You do get sneak attack.
No, surprise attack. They do not know there was a gnome the whole entire time. They have not noticed me. Do you rule that as a surprise attack?
I rule it as a sneak attack. You get sneak attack. I'm not catching what you're trying to throw out. What is your definition of a surprise attack? Usually I do that like before combat, like a surprise round.
Do I have advantage, yes or no?
I'm sorry?
Do I have advantage?
Since you're hidden? Yeah, sure.
Okay. So. Oh well. Second roll. That is a natural 20 on the horse. And
Okay, yep, that'll definitely hit.
So that's 25.
On just the one attack?
Hang on. 6, 9, and let me see. Hang on.
Because you don't get sneak attack on both on both attacks. Just the first one of your turn.
All right, so then it's 20.
Okay. So 20 on the first one. And then basic rolls for the second one.
No. Roll 20. I do the piercing. No. The piercing was 14 total,
Okay.
and the sneak attack gave me an extra 6. The sneak attack's already rolled in,
Yeah.
so it's just 20 in total.
Okay. Was there any crit damage in that?
That was the crit damage.
Okay. So 20. Okay. So the horse is hurt pretty bad. Shakes the guy off. And let me get the other dude. All right. Yep. The guy falls off of the horse. The horse kind of falls over and it goes limp. Let me find that. All right, and the other. Oh my gosh! Come on. Token. Okay. Yep. The horse falls over, and the dude is now prone on the ground.
Bonus action hide,
Okay.
and now end my turn.
Viha, you're up. Faye, you're on deck.
I'm gonna go about the 30-foot mark, right there. And I wanna look at the guy at the purple cloak and say, "Is this shipment really worth your lives?" And then blow a cone of necrotic breath. It should be just out of reach of him. Oh, let me see.
Was it 15 foot?
Yeah,
Okay. It'll come shy.
yeah. I'll blow the necrotic breath and then say, "Is this really worth your lives?"
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay. Faye, you're up.
I want to rush him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Faye. Are you still donning your armor?
No, I finished.
So it takes 10 minutes to don armor. So you would, if you were still attempting to don your armor, it will take you 10 minutes to don the armor.
I thought I was finished.
No, so donning armor takes 10 minutes. And if you're attempting to don your armor, it would take that 10 minutes. And last turn
Each
you
turn
began.
cycle's 6.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Galen?
Each turn cycle is 6 seconds, so you'd have like 60 or more turn cycles.
Yes.
So me running by, yipping at you, might have made you stop, or you can choose to keep doing that, or whatever.
And I haven't finished donning the armor.
If
I'm
you're
not
going to... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to try and attack him while I can. Rushing him and trying to wrestle his weapon or weapons out of his hands.
So you're stopping, holding your... Are you still trying to don your armor, or you stopped doing that? I'm sorry, I'm not...
No, not donning armor.
Okay, cool. Easy enough. And it will take you, to get to him, it'll take you 40 feet? 40 feet of movement?
Okay. And I have 30 speed. Can I do that?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last thing.
Can I get that done?
If you dash, How much distance do you have?
Speed is 30.
Okay, so you can get.
My distance is 25 feet.
Sorry, yeah, distance. So you would have been able to get from to here. This spot right here. You can see. Can you see my arrow?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. You'd be able to get 5 more feet through regular movement, but you can attempt to dash as an action to get within range of him, but that will have been your action.
Then I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Easy enough. Any bonus action you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Enough. Galen, you are up.
I cast sleep on the remaining guy in the middle of the road. 26
Okay.
health. Does he have more than that?
He does not. He goes, falls asleep.
Okay. I drop wolf form, cast that, and then start booking it to the wagon.
Okay.
Saying, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go.
So, Aster, what are you doing with this this dude?
Ooh.
Are you gonna keep flying him off?
Yeah, but we are moving like 15 feet because he's heavy, and we
Okay.
are just gonna move 1, 2, 3, like there. I mean,
Right there?
I'm obviously seeing the guys trying to do something
Okay.
with the wagon, so I'm moving a bit away.
So we'll say everyone jumps out of combat. How long is sleep? Is that just 1 minute, correct, Galen?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will call it out of combat if Aster is just trying to get him to not look at you guys. So you guys have 1 minute of unimpeded time to do with what you will.
All right, I'll gesture, just kind of wave over to the car and say, "Time is money, people. Time is money."
Yep, Rimple will jump out of the bush and
Hop
just
into
like
the cart.
Indiana Jones style.
Huh? So you notice that there is a hefty padlock on the back of the wagon that leads to a door, or that is on a door.
All right, can I pick that lock?
Yes, absolutely. You may certainly try.
All right, slide a hand.
Yes. And you're proficient with thieves' tools, so add your proficiency
14.
bonus to it.
Yeah, so it's 14, and my proficiency bonus is 2, so 16.
Okay. It takes you about 30 seconds, about half a minute to pop this lock. You get it popped. It just took you a little bit longer than you're used to. So the lock pops and the door kind of swings open. Inside, you can see a bunch of like ornate little cases and little sacks, and you see like a few paintings and whatnot. But Rimple, you notice there is a small chest that has a little lock on the front of it that has gold inlay on the lid, and then red velvet lining the base of the little chest.
I'm going to quickly, I'm gonna take a silver and throw it at the chest and go. Ah!
Clang, ting, 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 ting. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'll cast detect magic as well, but I'm still outside the wagon for now.
Okay, you detect magic from inside the wagon.
Do I see a tongue?
No, you're fine. Nope, you didn't.
Okay.
Nothing. You chucked it at it and clinged, it hit it and went away.
Okay, so it's not the DM old school favorite. Okay, good. I'm gonna first chest, and then I'm gonna try to thieves tools the chest again. This one.
Let's take it with us.
Now let's see what's inside first.
Okay.
We need to go.
As you begin, roll me a sleight of hand. Add your proficiency bonus.
I sure will.
Yes.
Does detect magic detect the chest, or is there something else in the wagon?
You detect just one thing.
26.
So, you attempt to pick this lock. However, as you begin to put the tools inside the hole of the lock, you hear a sizzle as you continue to press forward, and it seems like you're pressing the tips of your thieves' tools into some sort of arcane barrier that kind of melts the metal as it attempts to enter through the hole of the lock. So the little tips of your thieves' tools, because of your roll, it only burnt off like the very tip, so they're still usable before you caught it.
Go into the lock and go. Woof, woof. Sizzle. Take them out immediately. Going.
Yep.
Well. Damn.
All right,
Let's get out of
y'all got
No,
about like 15
no.
seconds. What are you doing before this dude
Let's
wakes
get
up?
out of here. Viha,
Yeah.
Viha, you secured the wagon. You drove
Yeah.
off the knights drove off the wolf, and then you drove off Faye. Let's get out of here,
Okay.
and I'll move off the road and through the bushes,
Faye
but
is
I'll
going
use
to
prestidigitation
immediately-
to make
Prestidigitation for what now?
to make like a signal flare go up. Just a small pop.
Pop.
As we run off.
Yes.
That way Aster or anyone else knows that it's time to get out of here or play your cards right.
Okay, is everyone jumping on the wagon besides Aster?
Already in the wagon, so.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
in the wagon.
is jumping in the wagon and getting the shield ready, block from any attacks from behind.
Okay. Viha, what
Oh,
are
are
you
we
doing?
stealing this?
Yes. Once everyone's
shit.
on, huh?
That was my understanding what you guys were attempting to do just now. I could be wrong.
I
Yeah.
thought him and Aster still had cover and a cover story, so I was like, let's fucking book it, lock the damn gate again, and
No,
Viha
I-
can play the hero of securing the wagon, and Aster can be like, oh, here they are, and bring the fucking
No.
guard over. Let's steal it.
I-
That's what we were.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, we're already like 2 steps ahead of you, Galen.
Yeah,
Wait, are you guys doing that, or are you stealing the whole wagon?
the whole wagon.
Oh, let's. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, the whole wagon then. Yeah. So everybody's jumping on. Jesus. Okay. Aster, you are like carrying this dude like lackadaisically just around in different directions, and you notice that like Viha and everyone else are like speeding off south in the wagon as they head off the map. What are you doing? How high are you? That's my question.
But some 50 feet. At
Okay. So I'm afraid to ask, what are you doing?
least. Well, flying with the guy.
Okay. You see them ride away. Your compatriots ride away. Or what are you doing with that information?
Dude, they are running away. There seems to be more of them. What should we do? And I'm
Follow
looking at
them.
him. Okay, I mean, I'm not that fast with 2 of us, but I will try. And I move 1, 2, again, 15 feet.
Uh-oh, Butterfingers.
That's it. That finishes my move. On it, boss.
Yep. And then the wagon All right. So we will say that. Let me get you all to a different screen here. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Viha, as you're driving the wagon, everyone else is kind of inside, just letting it go. You're pretty sure that with the help of Aster, you can gain some distance from these individuals, and you ride for about a half an hour, and you're pretty sure you're far enough ahead, and as fast as Aster was going, or as slow as he was going, you guys could probably do something with the cart. Aster, are you actually following the cart?
Yeah, but not like following. I mean, I'm going in the general direction.
Okay.
But I'm zigzagging when I'm flying because the guy is heavy and there's nothing to do.
Okay.
Much about
Easy
it.
enough. So those with the cart, y'all are free to do what you will.
I go to. Is there like a door? I try to be like, hey, and as I get to the part of the rider part of the wagon, I go, hey, so I found some goods in the back. I also found a this chest, which I tried to pick it, but then my tools kept on getting singed.
Yeah, in the back of the cart, there's like a little pull window, about like 8 inches by like 4 inches. I think you just kind of slide it across, or slide it open, and kind of say that through the hole to Viha and Galen, who are sitting up in the front.
I wonder what it is that they wanted us to steal.
I don't know, but that chest seat is kind of hard to open, kind of hard to crack, you know. Like I was here sizzling, like a nice steak.
So do we start heading out toward the city some more? Or do we wait for Aster? I say we wait for Aster.
How long do you think he's gonna be flying with the guy? By the way, counterpoint. Why is he flying?
I
What?
don't know.
I don't know either. But I say we.
Go ahead, Faye.
Is there any way to send a message back to him and you just drop the guy?
Does anyone have anything that can reach a
Uh,
handful of miles to send a message?
I think my sonic. No, my sonic line's only 30 feet.
Okay.
I've got something.
Okay.
Faye takes her crossbow,
Okay.
one of the bolts, and the smithing tools, and whittles down the tip of a bolt so it's dull, not sharp.
Okay.
Anyone have parchment and quill?
No.
No.
I don't believe I do.
You write a message so I can wrap it around a bolt.
Does anyone have parchment and quill?
No.
Let's see
I
if you
think
do.
Galen-
I'm wizard at level 5.
Unfortunately,
Galen and I have
no one-
woodcarver's tool. You probably try and etch a tiny message into the arrow itself, but other than that, I don't see any way of doing that.
I'm gonna dismount from the wagon.
Okay.
I'm gonna shapeshift into the wolf for my second form, and I'm gonna stick deep to the woods and go back for our wagon that we borrowed.
Okay. It'll take you about a half an hour. Actually, it'll take you quicker than that, about 20 minutes or so. Because you're in wolf form, you can go quicker than
Once I get there, I'll drop form before I mess with the wagon at all.
Okay.
As they never did see me in my form.
Right.
Just in case they decide to stop and ask me questions.
Okay. Easy enough. See.
And I will follow behind.
Okay. After of doing that, and after about 10 more minutes, Galen, you see 50 feet up in the air, not too far from where y'all left, but maybe about, I don't know, less than half the way to the wagon that you guys, the rest of them are. You see Aster 50 feet in the air carrying this dude. And just before that, I'm sorry, a few minutes before that, you saw. Let me backtrack. Jesus, about 10 minutes more, you see that one guard, just kind of like slowly walking in the same direction that you're traveling.
The purple caped guy?
Yes, he is following. Not fast, but he's trying.
Okay.
Poor guy.
I'm gonna render aid in the form of one of the good berries. So he will heal for health.
Okay. He says thank you, and he troubles you for a ride.
I'm gonna ask him what he's doing out here by himself, and try to get like his version of the story and see what he knows.
He'll tell you that he and his compatriots were tasked with delivering important items, expensive items from Triboar to Neverwinter, and they were ambushed, and he's trying to track the wagon down because it's his livelihood that's at stake currently if all that stuff goes missing. And he's got a little bit of a tear in his eye as he's telling you, and he's like, but I'm just not fast enough. This is my first mission, and could I trouble you for a ride?
I'll go ahead and bring him up in the wagon.
Okay.
And tell him I can get him pretty close to Neverwinter, but that I have business elsewhere. So as long as we're going the same direction, I'll take him. But
okay. All right. So you start heading in that direction as well. After a few more minutes, you see Aster carrying this other individual, and the guy who's with you says, "There, that's who I was with," and he'll yell up to you, Aster, and the one you're carrying, "Hey, I found us a wagon. You don't have to carry him anymore."
Thank God.
call down to Aster and tell him to come down.
I move down. Oh, mate, I'm dead. You're too heavy. Thank you, stranger.
So you all three are headed to Neverwinter, or
Trying to get back our wagon. This guy was on the road. He was kind enough to help us try to protect it, and we're just trying to get it back.
Well, I am, but I got the guy with I'm too tired even to talk, and I'm just gonna.
Okay, take a little nap.
I'll
Lay
give
it back.
each one of them. I'll give each one of them a good berry to refreshen up and pass around a water skin as I drive the horses a little faster than medium, but
Okay.
still staying behind
Easy
as
enough.
far as I know.
Yep, easy enough. So jump into the other group. You all pulled over the cart. Or did you guys pull the cart over, or are you guys still riding?
Yeah, we pulled the cart over because
Okay.
Galen got out.
Cool. Easy enough.
Yeah,
Are you
and
waiting for Galen to come back?
Well, I think after if he's gonna be bringing the cart down this way, we should take it down farther.
Yeah, I communicated that I was going back to grab the wagon we borrowed, so we wouldn't get charged for it.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
So you'll
Yeah,
just
we'll
wait
go
for him
ahead and.
to bring the cart around.
No, we're gonna take the stolen cart down towards Phaandalin, right, guys? So we want to try and get it.
Isn't
'cause
that the
if-
plan?
Yeah, because we want to get that. We want to get their cart out of sight from them. Because if Galen's gonna be bringing them along, we don't want Galen to run into us and then have the guys be like, "Hey, that's our cart. They stole our cart."
Okay.
What if we made it look like there was some sort of their attack on the cart? Could that work? Making it look like the cart was attacked again, this time abandoned, but with all the loot?
We could possibly do that.
Would you want to carry that all the way from where you are to Phaandalin?
Galen, you were
Yeah,
not
we still
there.
got-
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
this is the front cart's decision. What would y'all like to do?
I say stick with the bringing the cart, but if you guys want to carry it and go with the abandoned,
That's a lot of stuff to carry. Are we just carrying the whole king caboodle? Or. Because I was in the back of the car. I saw, like, chests and paintings.
I taking that into consideration, I'll just kind of, I'll kind of mush the horses along, say let's just bring it, and I'll take
Yeah, I
off.
say
down the
bring
road.
it. Also, Vito, I want you to describe every one of those paintings in amazing, vivid detail.
Yeah.
They must all be posted
about
to the
that.
art. The art
So it's
section.
weird when you're looking at them. You kind of look at them, and they're all blank canvases. It's really weird.
It's just a black dot in the middle of a white canvas, and it's just
Goes
sold
for
for
a lot of money.
$5,000.
Yep.
Yeah,
a lot
I know.
of money.
Yeah.
Vito, you say this, and they sound like something from a previous campaign I was in.
Right. Yeah, that definitely happens.
Cannibal canvases.
Unfortunately, well, fortunately for all of you, they're not cannibal canvases. Just a banana duct tape to the canvas.
Good.
But okay, so y'all are pushing forward at about the pace that that you think is a good pace to get there. We'll say it took you most of the day to get where you currently are or where you were, and then it's going to take you that long to get back. So you're going to be running into the night. Is that what you guys want to do? It's probably going to take you about till maybe like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll do it. Night hunting's fun. Really fun.
Okay, so it takes you guys about until 2 o'clock in the morning to get to Phaandalin. Galen, it'll probably take you till about 3:30 to get
Can I
back.
actually pull over?
Okay.
Would they let me pull over and make camp for the night, or would they want to continue on foot?
You know what? The faster we get there, the faster we lose tracks.
So let me see what they would want. They will get off and go by foot if you were going to stop for the night.
Okay.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
Yeah, I'll get down and start to look like I'm setting up camp, and if they start to walk away on foot, I'll break camp and put it back on the wagon and try to blow past them, saying that we were attacked by bandits.
Okay.
And go full tilt past them for a couple miles before slowing back down.
Okay. You're able to do that, and you get there about 3 o'clock. I would say about 2:45. Not too far behind your compatriots. As you all enter Phaandalin, it is dark. Barthen's provision is closed. The only thing that seems to be open is the Stonehill Inn. And hang around a couple minutes, just seeing what happens. We'll say that Galen and Aster join you near the entrance of town, as you all are once again together with 2 wagons this time. One looks regal and important, and the other one is from Barthen's Provisions. I don't even know what just happened. I don't know how to process it.
I love how the default city is Raccoon City.
Y'all did what you set out to do. You got some stuff. The thing of note that Rimple saw was the red velvet base with the yellow gold inlay top to this one lockbox that looks to be sealed with an arcane lock. As you all are now, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're all in Phaandalin by yourselves. Everyone else is sleeping. You have time to do what you want under the cover of darkness.
We need to bring the shipment to the sleeping giant.
Think they are open in this time of an hour? Oi.
Faye just interrupts the conversation saying, I'm sorry, what? Sleeping giant. Is that a place? Or is that literal?
You'll find out.
Literal. Yeah, but guys, we should also think about hiding this cart.
Yeah, they're there.
Somewhere.
Yeah, gotta hide it in secret.
At-
We don't
at-
want
at
anybody
6
coming
in the
across it
morning.
and being like, hey.
Are y'all rummaging through the rest of the cart?
I mean, not in the middle of the street. Let's at least take it to
I
Tracy.
mean, I'm a maned wolf. Emphasis on wolf. I can dig.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Yeah, how do you guys
can
propose
dig
we
in.
hide this until the morning?
Yeah, I mean, let's take
I
it to
can-
Tracy.
I can bury it.
The cart?
Bury the entire
And we
cart?
can mark not the entire cart, but the loot inside. Could bury until later.
I can only assume what they're after is that chest, but we don't want to arise suspicion that we were peeking.
What happens if I, somehow lockpicked one of the locks?
What lock?
Well, you say there was a lock on the wagon door?
Yeah, the one you guys picked? Yeah. Or the one you already
Alright.
picked? Yeah. It's still there.
Yeah,
it's
that's the
it's
lock.
unlocked.
That's the lock I'm referring to.
Okay. What would you like to do with it?
Nothing. I'm just saying they're
Oh.
like, we need to make sure they don't know, and I'm like, well, they're gonna know because I lockpicked.
Oh, I got you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think they
Like,
would only
I
be
technically-
worried about us tampering with the box. but it's possible with your reaction time that maybe they won't notice.
Alright, we shall see.
Okay, so by a show of hands, who wants to offload the goods and who wants to leave the goods in the wagon and return it locked to the main road and act like we didn't do this?
I say the second one.
We can make it look like we were attacked by something that just left the cart.
The only people we
So
want
that
to
works.
know the only people we want to know, knowing that we stole this cart, are the bandits at the Sleeping Giant.
I have an idea. Rimple,
Yeah?
slash me a few times.
I do what?
Take the stuff out of the cart.
Okay.
Everything. I'm gonna take the cart, be with it somewhere along the road, beaten, bruised. Yeah, I mean, I cannot fight alone 4 or 5 bandits.
You want me?
I
To-
mean, you need to do some damage to me. I cannot show up beaten and bruised without any bruises and cuts. That's why, because I offered my help to the guards, I tried to catch up, I got beaten, stuff was stolen, we are all clear. And I can see in the dark, so it will help me with taking the cart back on the road.
So let me get this straight.
I mean, Aster, if it helps, I could, They know the bandits have some sort of wolf creature, so, you could bite your arm if it helps.
No. Let's go back to me beating the shit out of you.
You bastard, you want it? You want it? Come on, come on.
Everyone's turning on Aster all of a sudden.
Just mind the face.
I've never voluntarily hit somebody, but just for flavor, I'm gonna roll an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And I fall to the ground.
I
Take
mean,
that,
you're
you
pretty exhausted.
ruffian.
Put some
Take
back into it,
that.
Rimple.
I'm tired. Someone else beat the shit out of him.
I'm just looking at the guys.
Volunteers.
Yeah, okay, by the hand, do some cuts on me, beat me a bit, and I'm gonna drive the cart. But first we need to unload the cart and hide that old stuff, and I'm gonna drive the empty cart back on the road and be half dead.
Is that the plan?
Where would we even sell this stolen stuff?
I mean,
We're bringing it to the to Ravina.
Oh, we're bringing it all to her. Okay.
we can also open the chest and see what we can use and just, well, yeah, maybe sell.
Well,
the
we've
rest
gathered
to-
there's a magical lock on it. Because when Rimple tried to pick it, his lockpick kind of sizzled a bit. So I'm only assuming there's some kind of magical lock on it.
And yeah, at least hold on to that till we find someone maybe with better magical abilities to open it for us.
And A proceeds to do the following. Aster, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't be,
And
don't
then
be.
she proceeds to maul him.
All right, so we will
I don't wanna roll this
Faye, just
DM.
roll me a d6.
Okay. Four.
Okay. As you take 4 points of slashing damage, And a lot of these slashes and maulings were pulled a bit, but you only took a little bit of damage. A lot of your clothes are kind of tore up. You got kind of like dirt scuff and everything on you, so you look pretty rough, even though Faye didn't do a whole lot of damage to you. It looks like you're pretty rough.
Oh,
So it could pass.
that should be fine. Oh,
I'm
that hurt.
imagining Faye just standing awkwardly with a piece of his clothing stuck in her teeth.
Yeah.
Good. Good. You guys took everything off.
Esther, you do
Right.
not taste good.
I mean, no one said to me that I taste good, so thanks for that.
All right. So what are you doing with the car? Are you just driving off with it? Back
Yeah,
to
We
the
need to
main
make
road?
sure the goods are delivered.
but yeah, I'm gonna take the empty cart because I presume that we are gonna take all the stuff for us.
Okay, let's load all the stuff from the stolen cart onto our cart, and then Aster, you can take off with that cart, the empty cart, and we could take our cart because we still have our cart rented. We're not going to raise any suspicion driving around our own cart that we rented.
Yeah, and we still have our cart for 2 days or a day, so we should be fine.
Alright, so I guess I'll just start loading the stolen goods into our cart.
Okay.
I would help,
Perfect.
but I'm not feeling very well.
I'd rather make the delivery in the dark of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So instead of that, I'll drive the stolen cart over to the sleeping giant.
Okay. Perfect.
I guess what I'll do is I'll bring it down the road, and I'll kind of go around and leave it probably like right on here, right around there behind their buildings, towards kind of out of sight
All right.
from the road. Oh, what am I doing?
Right. Okay, so you drive the wagon down there. You guys haven't taken out any of the goods yet?
No.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
I mean, yeah.
Rumple, do you want to try to pop the lock?
Faye is going.
I'll try again.
No, not on the chest, on the front door or the side door. I mean,
You know what? I'll do that instead. I didn't realize. I didn't even know there was a side door. I must have missed that part.
So is everyone at the
Right.
sleeping giant?
I am.
Where is the sleeping giant? Oh, it's
You will have to follow us.
failed my
I'm also-
perception.
I mean, if you were staying with the stolen cart, then anyone who's staying with the stolen cart would be at the sleeping giant. Unless they went there by themselves, that's fine too. So Rimple's there, Faye's there, Viha's there, Aster's there. Galen, what are you doing?
I am dropping off the cart at Barthen's, like
At
just
Barthen's.
securing the horse
Okay.
and
Easy enough. There's some tie-offs. Went pretty quick. Let
Okay.
me get you over to the sleeping giant. Players.
And I mean, what are the chances that they are still up?
Okay.
3 in the morning.
if they are, we can just deliver the stuff. If they're not, then we can poke around.
Okay, let me.
Maybe we might as well give the door a knock. Or unless you guys want to peek in first.
housekeeping.
Yes. Not that loud.
Okay, it
Where
is
did
dark
Faye
now.
go?
Let me get everybody here.
Remember, Rempel, going through the side doors so that we don't get seen.
Hey, hang on.
And I'm gone. I'm not here.
Okay.
Going for the side door.
Faye's token isn't interactive for me anymore.
Hang on.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
that's
two
why.
Galens.
Hang on. I know what happened. Sorry. There we go. This is better. That should fix it. All right, good.
Yeah.
All right. So, is someone knocking, or is Rimple just trying to get in the back?
Before knocking, I'm gonna go up to the window and kind of peer in,
Okay.
just to see if there's anyone in there.
It does not appear like there's anyone in there. The lights are not as bright as they look on your map. They're just barely starting to burn out because they just let them go until they burnt out through the night. So you can still see inside though. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anyone inside.
All right, so yeah, let's kind of go along the side of the building as well, keeping some distance between myself and Rimple.
Uh-huh.
All right, Rimple.
Faye goes.
Oh, go ahead, Faye.
Faye goes
Just
to this
chilling in the
window
back.
and peeks in, trying to see if there could be anything worth investigating.
You look inside,
And
you
what
see kind of...
her-
Go ahead.
And what catches her eye is what appears to be a plate of meats.
Okay.
Keep in mind she's an anthropomorphic canid.
Okay. There, you see through the window a plate of meat that was left over from the night before. Rimple,
Yep.
would you like to try to pick that lock?
I sure boy howdy would.
Okay, perfect. Go for it. Let's see it.
And that is a 26.
The lock like crumbles, and you barely had to touch it for it to unlock. You know these types of locks, so you make quick work of it, and the door just kind of slightly bows ajar.
I'm just gonna whisper to myself so only I can hear me. I go, amateurs.
So that back door is now opened for you.
All right. I'm going to tiptoe in.
Okay.
I'm also looking for any physical traps while I'm doing this.
Roll me investigation.
Ooh, I'm good at that too. What do I see? I see the meat.
Yeah.
The face off.
You're pretty sure there's no traps.
All right, I'm
So
gonna.
heading inside, as you enter, yep. As you tiptoe inside, you see the same layout as you saw. I think like the previous day, when you were in there earlier. There is no one in here currently. You are all alone inside.
All right, I'm gonna make my way to that door hatch.
Okay.
That you told me last time. It was
Okay.
there.
Yep.
So, sneaking my way. Just tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Going behind the bar.
Okay.
I'm taking that top shelf liquor and putting it in my pants.
Okay.
Hey, I'm behind the bar. There's no barkeep. Free game. Let the rogue be the rogue.
Let the rogue be the rogue.
Okay.
Yeah, you laugh now, but wait till that $500 bottle of wine.
This is not a
Right.
place that would have that kind of wine, my guy.
Aren't they? They're thieves guild. I mean, I see the meat.
Okay.
Faye smells the
Looks
quote
like-
unquote wine and meat and gets inside.
Okay.
And I'm going to slowly crouch. I'm not exerting myself, but I'm gonna check if it's locked or not. Like a little.
It is not locked.
All right. All right. I'm gonna move the brandy I have in my pants to the side, and I'm gonna slowly pop it open.
Okay. It opens. Er,
All right. I freeze for like a second. Okay.
Nothing happens. You
Excuse me,
see-
Vito. Where's the Scooby Doo music? Let's go. I'm just kidding.
Rimple,
So-
Roo.
I go to the side and I
Okay.
look down. What do I see? Do I see steps? Do I see a ladder?
You do see steps
All right. I'm gonna
in the
slowly.
darkness.
I see Faye go like, not now, meet later. And I'm gonna slowly tiptoeing my way down the stairs while looking for any sort of alarm traps or tripwire or
Okay.
anything like that.
Easy
While they're
enough.
doing that, I'm just kind of loading the merchandise into the place. I stick the chest right here in the corner, and then pile the paintings, or the lack of paintings, like to kind of cover it up, but let them know that, you know, to show that, hey, here's your stuff.
Okay, perfect. Let me do something real quick.
What?
And while Rimple is telling Faye not to, she gives in to temptation and shoves the ribs in her mouth.
Are you trying to be quiet about it, or are you just going at it?
Trying to be quiet, but kinda failing.
Okay,
Have you?
easy enough. So, Rimple, as you
Yep.
head down the stairs,
Okay, cool. Vito, I have dark vision.
yep,
I see black square.
there shouldn't be. Hang on, I gotta put your character on there.
No, see, this artwork was stuff for like $6,000 in New York City.
Yep.
Just a
Someone
black
cast
canvas.
darkness.
All right, let me see here. Oh. Bear with me.
Alright. Alright.
This, I think,
I
still
am
does
going to-
have
Did you?
the.
Did you?
Yep.
Did you?
Okay,
Did
so
you-
as
did
you
did
head
you-
down here, you see generally like a storehouse with a bunch of boxes. Not all the boxes look the same. There's some with certain markings on them that are like company markings, but they don't all match up. It seems like they may be from
Right.
different places. There's just random piles of like barrels and stuff that maybe some of them could be meat, some could be, you know, ale. or what have you.
All right.
It looks like a
I'm
general
going-
storeroom.
All right. Let's see if I have it. Did I take? I don't. Oh, there it is. I'm going to start looking at these barrels, but every barrel I look like I am 1% throwing a ball bearing at in case they're trapped.
Okay, give me an investigation.
All right, I'm actually. Let's hope I'm really good investigation this time. That's a crit.
Okay, looking through these barrels or looking at them, none of them seem like they're trapped. None of them seem like they're not barrels, or
Eyes with the
trunks,
tongue.
and yeah, nothing like that. It looks like there's some barrels of ale, some barrels of salted pork, salted meats. Some of the boxes that have different symbols seem to be empty, like the contents have been taken out and the boxes were stored here for whatever reason. But with that, you do notice, actually, let me ping this for you. You notice over here an inconsistency in the wall.
Okay. I scare you with my little gnome feet. All right. Inconsistency.
Yes.
Tap tap.
It does not sound like stone. It sounds
It's
like
all.
kind of like plaster.
Ooh. I'm going to go into my backpack and I'm going to take out my little hammer, my
Okay.
3-pound hammer, and start going click, 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 click with the hammer.
Very quietly.
Yep. I'm gonna
Okay.
like prison escape this.
So the whole section of the wall from basically here to here, looking at it close, looks like it's a fake wall.
Real fake wall. Cool. Just
Oh, come on.
Just. Oh yeah. You're kidding me? This is like the highlight of Rimple session. Oh yeah.
Oh no,
This is
I'll
1%.
talk to my computer.
Oh, I was like, what are you making fun of? This is what rogues are good at. And I'm gonna like use the hammer, and I'm also going to just like take out the crowbar and start like spreading with the hammer and crowbar.
So you're making a
Like-
bit of noise.
You want me to roll stealth to not make noise?
Yes.
All right, come on, baby. Let's go, 24.
Okay. Somehow you make a hole small enough for you to see through. Start to see through. Let me get rid of this. Let me go over to this and remove. I'm just gonna remove the whole thing. But at the same time, remember, I'm giving you a chance. It's a small little hole, so you can see this.
All right, I'm going to.
This.
Ooh,
You
does he notice
see,
me?
as you look inside, no, you see an older gentleman with glasses, ponytail, gray hair tied behind his head, poring over books and papers at this table right here. And further along, you can see a table set that has some cards on there, some drinks, a little bit of food, and you hear barely, like, kind of, you hear slightly incoherent, like, talking, just like the off voices of people like whispering or talking very quietly to each other.
Is he
multiple
talking in
people.
common?
They are.
Okay. Is there anything from this dialect that I would know about?
No, it's in common. Give me a perception check.
16 for hearing.
You
That's
catch.
actually a really good roll. Like,
Yes. You catch. Yeah, because your passive's 9, isn't it?
9, so 16 is amazing. But
Yeah.
here's the thing about rogues, not very wise.
Yeah. So you pick up bits and pieces of a male and a female voice, not coming from this older gentleman sitting at the table. You pick up a few words here and there of things like he's got to work faster, and things like the boss wants this done now, and things like he can't do it, he's a bum, or things he's not as smart as he says, or like we should just kill him and find someone new. That's kind of what you bits and pieces. Those are the things that you hear with that 16.
With my high intelligence, I tried to recap like what this conversation is about and like put it in my little memory bank of a mind.
Got it.
Like, okay, is there one person or two people talking in the
You
room?
hear 2 people talking in the room.
All right. Because I was thinking to myself, my God, does this guy have split personality disorder?
You, with looking at him, you don't see him talking at all.
Oh, okay. So he's silent. Who's ever giving orders is on the other side, which I can't see.
Yes.
Got it. All right. All right. I'm going to. Oh, God, what can I do? Hang on. Let me think for a second. Okay. No. 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 If only if I was a wizard. Oh. All right, I can't do nothing right now, so I'm gonna have to sneak back upstairs and tell them what I've heard.
Okay. Roll me
Before I
a
do
stealth
that-
check.
All right, wait, before I do that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 100 of my ball bearings near the door
On your side.
on my side.
Okay.
Just slowly lay out 100 ball bearings.
Okay. Cool. Roll me a.
Yeah, I'm gonna home alone this.
Yep. Roll me a stealth check if you're heading back.
All right.
So my question is, did you box yourself in?
Wait, what do you mean?
With those ball bearings when you laid them out? Did you do it and then box yourself in the corner?
So I look behind and go, cool. Cool, I painted the floor in one direction.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh.
You kind of stumble and get back upstairs. You are able to get upstairs.
All right. I just
Yes.
bonus action dash out of there.
Okay. Let me bring you back.
It was good while it lasted.
Yes. You're doing so well.
I slowly go, grab another top shelf liquor, put it in my pants. Viha. Viha. Viha.
I lean in.
People downstairs talking. I found a loose hole in the wall.
What'd they say?
They're trying to get someone to steal.
Yeah,
let me
stage
just
whisper is
remember-
fine.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna say to them as, I somehow managed to crowbar and hammer my way through the wall, and, I made like a little sliding hole for myself, and I basically heard, there was 2 people in the false room. One was talking, but I couldn't see him or her.
You heard a male voice and a female voice.
I saw them. There was a male and a female. I heard the female talking. Oh, do I recognize the voice?
I was just about to ask, did it sound like Ravina?
Is it only Ravina?
Yep.
So Ravina was talking to this dude, and basically he was like, they have to get it done. The guy we're hiring is a bum. Looks like they were looking for something or searching for something.
This could be helpful. Anyways, I say we make our way back to the inn for now. We've delivered the goods.
All right. Let's go. Have you done unloading? Have they done unloading?
Sure.
Yeah, I was unloading the entire time you were checking out the hatch, and
So
Faye was eating the
my
meat.
question is for you guys.
I resealed the hatch.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly okay. When you were unloading everything, were you unloading everything or you keeping anything?
I was unloading everything. Chest first and then paintings on top of it, and kind of to hide the chest, but show them that their goods are there.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to walk out, and I go find Aster and Galen and retell them the same story. Oh, and Faye, too.
Okay,
But
Faye, what are you doing?
Then
What is Faye doing?
After having eaten these ribs and the sausages that apparently were over here,
Okay.
I want to see if there could be anything useful in this pile of junk.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll perception.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay, investigation. $16.
There's really not much use in there. They look like destroyed boxes that they were kind of smashing up, maybe for like kindling, or maybe they just destroyed them enough so you couldn't see certain markings on them. It's just a pile of undistinguishable wood and like sacks and stuff that are kind of all empty. And while you're doing that, kind of rooting through everything, trying to suss out if there's anything in there, right? Okay. As you're doing that and everyone is outside, you hear a hatch open and someone step out of the hatch and look over in your direction and say, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And then that individual begins to walk in this direction. I can't keep them right behind the bar. As everyone is outside, Faye is inside with this individual. We are going to call it for the night.
Oh.
Cliffhanger.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Really quick, Aster, here, take the top shelf liquor.
Esther is gonna kill all of you. Again. Fucking again.
What the hell did I do? I did nothing. I just overtold you information
That was a
is
fun
very
session.
important.
It was.
I've got
What
to
am I
know.
getting blamed?
I've got to know this individual. How tall are they?
Halfling.
It's on my size.
Okay, so is there
Yep,
any
just a
way
halfling.
I could? Is there any way next session I could?
If y'all want to stick around for a few minutes and see how this plays out, I'm okay with it.
Could I roll intimidation and howl at them?
Okay.
do some sort of intimidating sound.
Sure. You wanna growl and howl at them? Roll me a intimidation.
16.
Let's see if they're intimidated.
And
This individual kind of leaps back and kind of ducks behind the counter a little bit, and you have an opening to run if you'd like.
Faye runs.
Okay. So, not hearing anything else from inside, it seems like it kind of scared this individual. That is where we're going to end for the night. Y'all having dropped off the goods. Are y'all, real quick, are y'all heading back to the Stonehill Inn to get some sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Yes.
All right. So I will put you all there, and that's where you will start in the morning on your next day in Phaandalin, and you all gain level 3.